Hi fam. So Panic at the Disco's album just came out and I have an opinion on it. So let's roll the intro. What's up everyone? My name is Anthony. I hope you're having a great day today and I hope you're listening to some awesome music. I know I have been. I have actually been listening to Panic at the Disco's brand new album, Pray for the Wicked. Now, initially I wrote some notes down just kind of thinking of what I initially was going to think about the album. I looked at the track list before it released and there was a lot of cool things. So like I said, I have an opinion about an album that everybody probably already has an opinion about as well. So let's get into it. Let me review it and let's kind of see if you agree with me. All right, so here are some of my initial notes that I got just from looking at the album art, kind of judging an album by its cover. The album art is actually really cool. If you have ever seen the album art, it's awesome. It's really cool. It actually kind of looks like a simple brush that I had in Photoshop. I think it was called volcano brushes or something like that. Like when I was first starting out on Photoshop and learning how it works and all of that. I know Brendan Urie's been on Broadway in Kinky Boots, and actually that leads me right into my next one. He was in Kinky Boots, and I really hope he embraced the style of it, and you'll find out right about that. Within the first few songs, you'll kind of understand what vibe he's going for on this album and why I believe that this album is actually more of an experimental album for him. So let's get right into reviewing this. So the first song is called F a Silver Lining. To me, when I first listened to it, I'm like, this is literally bubblegum pop, just with a Panic feel. It's a decent song. It's growing on me a lot. After listening to the album, I don't even know at this point, 5-6 times all in a row, shuffled, kind of just feeling it out. The song's growing on me. The next song is Say Amen, It's Saturday Night. This one is probably my least favorite on the album completely. It's got a great instrumental. I enjoy the instrumental, but the lyrics aren't very good. It's kind of catchy, but it's just not, for me, it's just not a great song. It's catchy, yeah, not the best catchy song that Panic's ever done. So the next song is called Hey Look Ma, I Made It. This one I actually really enjoyed. It's grown on me a butt ton. It's a good song, hands down. Great instrumental, kind of funny in some senses, I feel. So on Hey Look Ma, I Made It, the last 20 seconds were this like half-timed, really just nice feel to the song, and it was just so good. Yeah, so that song really got me going. After listening to that on a drive, I was like, oh, this is a good song. So this song really grew on me very quickly. And the next song actually is in tie for my favorite track on the album. The next song is called High Hopes. This song has a actually pretty decent message. I kind of enjoy it. It's good, really good. I know, I'm like, oh, well, really good explanation as to why you like this song, Anthony. The next song is called Roaring 20s. And this song just doesn't really make sense to me. It's beginning to grow on me, but the lyrics are just kind of confusing. Like one of the lyrics says, roll me like a blunt cause I wanna go home. I don't get that. Maybe it's because I don't know much about drugs, but I don't think it goes anything like that, where you get a guy just rolling a blunt and then a guy randomly asks, oh, can you roll me like one of those cause I wanna go home. Needless to say, the lyrics were so bad I couldn't come up with a valid joke for it. The next track is Dancing's Not a Crime, and this one, hands down, is my favorite track on the album. I do feel like it's gonna get old, but I might as well just live in it, right? Nevertheless, this is my favorite track because it feels great to listen to. You've got this beautiful Broadway style feel. It's a beautiful like show tune style. I can see it at the end of like a Broadway play, like the big ending number, or you're just meeting someone in the show and it's like, oh, this is so much fun, blah, blah, blah. And they play the song and then they all start dancing. It's really, really fun. If you haven't listened to that one, please listen to that one. I love that one. The next song is called One of the Drunks. This song seriously sounds like he was drunk. It sounds like it's a drunkard song. It's just one of those tracks that I don't enjoy. I feel like so here's what I picture when I listen to the song. Immediately, as soon as I was first listening to it and the first chorus hit, I pictured a bunch of drunk dudes sitting in an old style tavern, dancing drunkly to this like, whatever. Is drunkly a word? Definitely not my favorite track on the album. The next song is called The Overpass. This one's freaking hype. I don't like what its content is, where you're going to buy drugs underneath an overpass, but this song is freaking hype. You've got this big feeling to it. I enjoy the song. It's good. The next song is called King of the Clouds. So King of the Clouds is where the nerdy side of me comes out. I listened to it. There's not a crazy amount of dynamics in it. And I listened to it 3, 4, 5 times, and I'm like, the song begins to grow on you, but to me, you've got his vocals, which are just so good. And then you've got your harmonies, your upper melody, your lower melody, blah, 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 everything mixed in together. The vocals stay like that almost the whole way through of the song. On a few of the other songs, you've got these dynamics where you've got this like big drastic difference between the chorus and the verse. You've got the chorus, which has the harmonies, which is like a big sexy hook, and then you've got the verses, which is solid straight voice of just Brendan, and it sounds great. But this song, I don't know how I feel about it because of those dynamics, but I did like the breakdown at the end. The breakdown at the end of that song was absolutely sick. This is where, to me, it kind of proved this was a really experimental album for him, because the next song is called Old Fashioned. But it's got this vibe that's like new, it feels fresh, it feels dark, it feels so good. I love that track. Old Fashioned is great. This is probably second favorite track, excluding High Hopes and Dancing's Not a Crime to me. It was good. That's a darn good song. The last song is called Dying in LA. This is where I'm really conflicted because you've got his beautiful strong vocals in it, with this nice melody, but then he does this vocal thing. It's just, I don't know what to call it. I mean, listen to the track and you'll hear it in the chorus when he says dying in LA. It's like, dying! I'm like, oh my god. I'm like, hey, you a pig or something? What's going on, bro? I got them double chins. So I don't understand this vocal thing that he did. I feel like it was not necessary. So to sum up, I am disappointed in this album in a lot of tracks. I did have a lot of good things to say about it because they are really good tracks. I just don't feel like some of the tracks needed to be there. I feel like there could have been more. For me personally, I feel like it wasn't nearly as good as Death of a Bachelor. That was my favorite Panic album ever. So good. I know it's a newer one. I love a lot of their older stuff too, but to me that one just, I could listen to that album all the time. Every track on it. It's so good. So time for the rating. I personally rate this album a 6 out of 10. Not my favorite album that he's done. It doesn't have the best tracks in my opinion. I did enjoy a few of the tracks, but for me they're not all very memorable. Yeah, so that's about it. Otherwise, it's a pretty good album. So that's it. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you enjoyed the album. I know I kind of seemed like I was a little harsh on it, but I felt like I had to be honest with you guys, because honesty is the best policy, am I right? I don't know what that was all about. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you have a great rest of your day. My name's Anthony. I'll see you guys next week. It's your boy, Anthony. I'm out. Bye-bye.